Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol TRXC. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of showing these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame, and does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Rough day today, not only from the price action point of view, but this was all happening on well above average volume. So a lot of sellers showing up, but that's also what makes it a pretty interesting dynamic now going forward, is that during this 30-minute session, big volume came in, and then you also got what we would call in the world of candlestick analysis, a hammer candle. So hammer candles on big volume does suggest that maybe this is finally some sort of bottom that has been put into play. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this is the guaranteed bottom. There are no such thing as a guarantee in the market. But at this point, it at least makes logical sense. It's a rational thought to have that, hey, you know what? Maybe this is some sort of bottom. So again, is it a guaranteed bottom? No. Is it at least logical to think that it could be the bottom? Yeah, absolutely. So that's what makes this, like I said, very intriguing going forward. And that's also what makes, the level of support to watch very straightforward. So nothing fancy or complicated behind this other than the fact of today the bleeding finally stopped at 46 cents. So 46 cents is the level of support for that reason, because again, when you just stop and think about it, well, if this is the bottom, well then by definition, you wouldn't want to see the price going any lower, and any lower would be defined as dropping below 46, because, well, if it goes lower than 46, then that wouldn't be the bottom, because now all of a sudden the price has gone even lower. So like I said, nothing complicated or fancy behind that at all. So 46 cents, definitely the key level of support. The ideal level of support, hey Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest would be if the price could stay up there above 48. But don't get me wrong, it's not like if the price falls below 48, then the entire chart pattern is destroyed or anything, because again, you still do have 46, which is important for those reasons already discussed. As far as areas of resistance are concerned, keep an eye on the purple line right there. That is the 50-period simple moving average. Keyword being moving. So as time goes by, this line here is going to move itself further and further downwards and get more and more relevant, because I get it right now, the price is down here, that purple line's way up there. But like I said, as time goes by, it will move itself lower down and get more relevant. So watch that from the overarching point of view. But overall, because of that 30-minute, they got the hammer candle there on the big volume. We'll see if this is some sort of bottom taking shape or not. So looking like it'll be in a very interesting close on Friday. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.